Question for the men out there. How are your thoughts? Your mindset? Here's a brief story. For me, just over a year ago, I was in a job that, quite frankly, it was a shit job. And I had about a 1-hour commute. And it wasn't all bad, but it wasn't all good either. But what I learned to do with that 1-hour commute is make the best of it. For me, what that looked like is I turned on YouTube, and I lived off of YouTube. And what I mean by that is I essentially had a rolling university in my vehicle. I found 2 or 3 stations or people that I follow that helped me get this mind right, get my thoughts right, get my mindset where it needed to be. And what that did is it picked me up every day. And then I would go to that job, do the job, and I'd get back in that vehicle, and I would either make good phone calls, connecting with people, typically men, that poured into me or somehow made my life better, or perhaps we shared laughs and stories, or I'm back on YouTube, listening to things that made me a better man. I did that for 5 years, and in a way I was surviving more than thriving. Ultimately, I chose to leave that job and start my calling, my purpose, my passion, which is focused on men, optimizing men. It's called Thumos USA, by the way, and we've got a men's group that meets a couple of times a week. And we've got weekends which are like nothing ever. They rewire men for the better. They help us level up life. But that's ultimately what I did. I know a lot of you guys, you men out there, are in a similar situation. In my case, I was making a lot of money, and it was hard for me to walk away from that. You're probably in the same boat, at least some of you are. What do you need, brother, in order to maintain good thoughts, keep your sense of well-being, be productive, be happy, be full of joy, be full of strength, and continue to move forward to take the next steps? Here's 2 things you can do right away in order to improve thoughts in your overall mindset. Number 1, listen and watch good content. Guard your mind, guard what goes into it. CNN, Fox News, media, trash. You already know that. But are you being intentional? Are you using YouTube with intention? Look, whether it's 528 hertz music, beach vibes, in the form of what I do is I play the beach on the TV set, pump that into the living room. Great for mindset, great for mood, great for creating good vibrations. And or following good people on YouTube. It's game-changing. Number 2, consider taking inventory of your thoughts. If you're like 99% of the population, you're having the same thoughts over and over and over again. Take an inventory of the thoughts, the handful of thoughts that do not serve you. They're being replayed, sometimes in different formats, but they're being replayed, rest assured, pretty much daily, multiple times a day. Take inventory of those thoughts. Can you pick 1 or 2, 3 thoughts, tops, that do not serve you? And just get this huge awareness around those thoughts. Write it down, or that thought, write it down. Because the next step will be for you to capture that thought and replace it with a better thought. Ultimately, our thoughts become our habits ultimately determine our destination. This has to do with quality of life. So, continue to think about your mindset. Consider taking inventory of your thoughts. And if you'd like some help in that, come check us out. We've got a brotherhood and a mastermind group that's doing awesome stuff for our brothers, for our members. We're guys across the country, in various states, and we're just connecting. We're just being real. We're just sharing experiences. And we've got a lot, and we're doing life in a better way. Better dads, better businesses, better mindsets and thoughts. Thumos USA, come check us out. Take care, brothers.